take you once in a while, just sort of down there.
Yeah, you can take them down for this.
Oh yeah, but these are going to be the main two things.
Yeah.
We're going to make sure everything else is going
Yeah.
good. But then we got the 2 games.
Good morning, football fans. Welcome to Nelson Stadium and the 2023 football tournament. Quest Awards, and also Burlington Minor Football would like to thank Presidential Painters and Sagittarius Murals for our new look clubhouse and press box. Teams, would you please line up? Spectators, at this time we ask that you please rise if you're able, remove your hats or caps for the playing of our national anthem.
Are we up?
Well, I mean, will you make the introduction better?
Are we up?
Thank you. Captains, would you please come to your 40-yard lines to meet with our referees for the coin toss.
I would still do that.
We will have 2 mini games of 30 minutes each, 15 minutes per half. From there, we will look at the records of teams and to determine who will be getting the banner at the end of game number 2. Possessions will start at a team's 45-yard line going in. If the ball is intercepted, etc., it will just be turned over and reverted to the opposition at the 35 to restart a set of downs.
This is 519 sports quality right here, baby.
I didn't know on the way here. I said, oh, someone's behind us and not there. That would be bad. But
Yeah, it'll make it. Yeah, this afternoon it'll be over there, which will make it challenging. But
Jesse, what's your thing called? TSNY?
TYSN.
Special thanks to TYSN, Jesse Card and the gang, live streaming today, and Darren Stevenson and 519 Sports Online for their coverage of the 2023 Fall Cup.
Have a good show, guys. There we go.
Nice dude. That's an oldie. That's an oldie. On each field, Durham will have the first possession. You gotta wait to make sure they're starting simultaneously. On the west field, the Burlington Stampeders will have the first possession. There you go. Durham number 20, Kanan Smith, across for the touchdown. Pimpin from Hobo for Burlington, a gain of 5, 2nd and 5.
Did we all see the Durham touchdown? Yes. Okay. Oh, I see. Got it. Okay.
Durham the kick for 2, not successful.
6-0 Durham.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the 2023 Fall Cup put on by Football Ontario. We're back here this morning from Burlington, Ontario, Nelson High School, home of the Lords, where our U10, excuse me, our U10s are battling in a jamboree to start the day. On one field, we have the Burlington Stampeders facing the Cumberland Panthers. The Burlington squad versus the Ottawa program. And then on the other field of the split screen, we've got the Cornwall Wildcats and the Durham Dolphins. Lots of great action coming your way. I'm going to be your host. I'm Jesse Card. Getting the invitation up into the booth here. So we're going to have some fun switching around, watching some great football as these young girls and boys learn the sport, get more reps, and playing a really meaningful game. You know, for a lot of these young kids, it's the first time they get to travel, and to be able to have an event like this in beautiful weather, the end of November, I think we're all pretty blessed.
Once again for Cornwall, Josh Salafu, the ball carrier, down to the 27th. Second down after a 5-yard gain. For Cumberland, Nico Scarfone for the touchdown.
Yeah, they kicked on the last one, too.
Cornwall moves the chains. They'll be 1st and 10 from the 23. The kick convert for Cumberland is good. It appears Emerson Touchette with the kick. Burlington 1st and 10 at their 45.
So at this age, of course, installing the values in these young boys and girls, learning what, all the beautiful benefits of playing a team sport like football is really what it's all about. They're going to learn a lot about the terminology, a lot of the basics and fundamentals, and really, we talk about the goal of coaching at this level is really laying down a foundation that those kids can then go up to the next level, and those coaches can continue to build upon those skills and knowledge. So really, the reason why you won't see a scoreboard here is because, quite frankly, it doesn't matter, right? They are just getting the experience and the reps and falling in love with this game. And, I personally can remember playing at the U10 level and having a big crowd and mom and dad in the crowd. You look up at them. I mean, really, this is what these kids are playing for right now. And they'll come away from this day. They'll get their hot cocoa, maybe some chili tomorrow, and post up to watch the CFL Grey Cup. So really just at this age, they are falling in love with this game. It's a beautiful thing to watch.
Little or no game brings up 3rd down.
We've got good view of Cumberland Wildcats. That program has done a remarkable job over the last decade or more to really put together a top provincial program at multiple levels that really is working out of a pretty small district, a small market. Population of Cornwall, don't know exactly what it is, but I wouldn't believe it'd be more than 150 or 200,000. So really, they've done a great job of building some really competitive football in Cornwall. It's great to see. That's, of course, Kirby Camplin, the president of Cornwall, and we just watched Cornwall scoring a touchdown there. But Kirby's really done a great job. He was recently inducted into the National Capital Amateur Football Association Hall of Fame. And as we pop out, you can see the 2 games going on. Cumberland Panthers sporting the blue and black, and they've got the ball. Quarterback out of the shotgun. He's going to take it himself, and a huge hole up the middle. Oh! And number 5 is going to scream down the field. He's going to score.
Longer attempt by Cornwall, no good. Nico Scarfone, 45 yards for Cumberland. Durham 1st and 10 at the 45. Emerson Touchette is good on the kick for Cumberland. Austin Carey, the ball carrier for Durham. Down to the 24-yard line, first down. Burlington first and 10 at the 45 on the next series. Jackson and Master for the Stamps. Touchdown. Durham with a gain of a yard, second and 9. Convert attempt for Burlington. Kanan Smith, the ball carrier for Durham, brings up 3rd and 5. Pass convert attempt by Burlington, not successful. Austin Carey for Durham, down to the 6-yard line, first and goal. For Cumberland. Durham second and goal from the 3. Austin Carey, the ball carrier for Durham, down to the 1-yard line, 3rd down. The kick convert for Cumberland, not successful. You're gonna have to help me on that one. So
So this weekend would not be possible without the tremendous work of Football Ontario organizing the sport in the province. We've seen a lot of amazing growth, highlighted most specifically last night's Ontario Women's Football League Championship. It was a fantastic game last night with the Cumberland Panthers winning that by a very close margin, a nail-biter. And now today we've got this full slate of games, starting with U10 Jamboree here that we've got in a split screen format. And then later we're going to move up to the U12 Tier 1 and 2 games, where winners from the Ottawa National Capital Amateur Football Association will be facing off against the winners of the Ontario Fall Football League, which really Southern Ontario and GTA teams. And then later, U14, Tier 1 and 2. So stick around all day. Make sure you subscribe to TYSN's YouTube channel and social media. And we also want to give a shout out to 519 Sports Online that are here providing the coverage with us. Go ahead and follow their YouTube as well. Help us grow the game. For us to, as a football community, to get more kids exposed to the game and playing football, we need to be able to see it in more places. We've got to be talking about it more. So it's important to subscribe to those YouTube channels and so many other sponsors that we want to mention in these broadcasts, starting with Area 51. Area 51 is a proud supporter of Football Ontario. They are football experts, and they have the solution at any level of play for your equipment and apparel needs. And of course, Barron's. Barron's Championship Rings is the official ring sponsor of Football Ontario and the OFFL. Exquisite designs and lasting memories is their slogan. But they certainly couldn't put on a great event like this and broadcast without those key partners. If you're interested in supporting youth football in Ontario, be sure to reach out to Football Ontario on their website. And I'm sure there's lots of activations available for you. Oh, and a huge completion by Cornwall. It's number 29 on Cornwall, the huge completion, huge, nice catch.
22-6. Matt, are you selling 50-50? Okay. Melissa's arriving around 10:30.
You can hear some good chatter up here in the box. We've got a full crew.
No game for Cornwall, second down. Hanging lot for Cumberland, loss on the play, third down. Brad Happy on the carry, brings up 3rd and 1.
That touchdown a few moments ago by Cumberland was scored by Nico Scarfoni, number 5 in the Cumberland Panthers.
5 minutes to halftime.
Scarfoni dragging a few defenders with him.
For Cumberland, Hayden Nobel McDonald in on the tackle. We're at halftime.
So that's halftime for this jamboree. It's great to see so many of these teams fielding these U10 level. And these jamborees were always exciting as a kid, getting to see all the other teams, their uniforms. So a nice play by Durham there on defense. And that's halftime, ladies and gentlemen. A good start to the day. Lots of action. We're going to step aside in a few moments to acknowledge some of the sponsors, and we'll be back with you in the second half of the U10 Jamboree at the 2023 Fall Cup. Yep.
Straight out, fine, and then you start going off the side, it's like getting weird. It's annoying.
Can we kill the audio on my camera?
It's already out.
You just mean in general, though.
Well, no, because you said you could hear me. That's what you're saying.
Devin said that he texted me and said I can hear Darren. Because I think HDMI 1's on his camera, right? We had that on. So we could kill that. Could we use that maybe instead? Devin just said he could hear Darren talking. Right. I mean, this kind of drowns you out, but I'm not always talking. It's hard to drown you out, man. But I guess for field noise, our only options are Brandon or It's okay. I mean, like Darren, if you, yeah, and then that way we can hear John a little bit. As long as you're not cutting somebody up when you're not on the mic, we'll be okay. You can refrain. You can refrain from that.
Side by side, we'll cover anything in the middle, and we'll just have the bottom TY.
That was really smart of like combining the ads into one video. Like, I mean, the setup is limited, it's got its parameters, but at the same time, it like, if you can just live with it being what it is, then, it's easier. Hotel's got a pool, baby. Yeah, that was scaring me. I thought, like, I paid for the new thing and it said, but it wasn't showing the new updated like bandwidth that we have.
You all the action, celebrating and supporting communities across Canada while cheering on our local teams. OK Tire, proud partner and fan of the CFL.
Healthy Eats is a premier meal service that has revolutionized the way we eat. You can indulge in wholesome, delicious meals without sacrificing your time or compromising on nutrition. Our expert chefs craft diverse menus that are nutrient-rich, using only fresh, local ingredients. Healthy Eats empowers you to prioritize
Painters and saturated murals for our new look clubhouse and press box. Cornwall will have the first possession to start their second half. And I gotta make sure this is my liking. Now go 15. No, 1-5. Cumberland will have first possession in their game. Cornwall, Josh Salafoo, 45 yards to the house. Bad snap for Cumberland, second down. Was it kick or a pass? Cornwall with a 2-point kick. Evens matters at 14. Nico Scarfone for Cumberland, brought down by Jackson McMaster. For Durham, Keenan Smith to the house.
Big touchdown by Durham. Try to get the number there. It's kind of hard to see. I think it was number 20. Kanan Smith on that big touchdown for Dolphins.
Nico Scarfone for Cumberland.
And the extra point is good.
Nobel McDonald as well as
Great kick.
McMaster on the tackle for Burlington. Austin Carey with the
But a
2-point
beautiful
kick.
day.
They're up
Great weather.
2-14.
We've got a lot of folks watching from all over the province. So all those that couldn't make the trip down to Burlington or wherever you're coming from, happy to be bringing this to you right in your home. Be sure to subscribe to TYSN's YouTube channel and social media. A huge pass touchdown for Cumberland, and he just gets in. They're going to credit a touchdown there, but beautiful pass.
Cornwall with a gain of 3, 2nd and 7.
I think that was number 10, Calvin Giano, on the touchdown reception. And I think Nico Scarfone with the pass. Lots of time. Great offensive line on that Cumberland Panthers U10 team.
Josh Shalafoo has dropped
Of course,
a couple, 3rd down.
they played in the National Capital Amateur Football Association Championship against Cornwall, and Cornwall came out on top, but still some fantastic teams here on the field. On the other game here, Cornwall, a good game. He picks up
Thank you.
about 7 yards before he's hit
Cumberland ahead.
into
Turnover
the
on downs in Cornwall.
sideline there.
Durham 1st and 10 at the 45.
That's number 29. Brett Haffey with the carry. And what can we say about the Burlington Stampeders, hosts this weekend? And what a great facility they have here at Nelson High School. Turf field, painted end zones, a clubhouse, and a cozy press box, I'll say.
David Nobel McDonald, the ball carrier. Sebastian Doak on the tackle. A gain of 4, 2nd and 6 for Burlington. Durham 1st and 10.
Dolphins with a run off the left side.
Carry for the Dolphins.
Carey, number 23, with the ball on that rush, getting a few yards, setting up 2nd and 2 on that game. Burlington on the other side, number 18, Jackson McMaster with the carry. Looked like he had a little bit of room, but that closed quickly on him. And back to the Dolphins. A huge run by number 20. Will go, no flags down. Dolphins touchdown. That's Kanan Smith on the touchdown for the Dolphins. And they did a great job opening up that perimeter of the field and letting him get around, leveraging his speed.
Hayden McDonald is sacked for Burlington. However, there's a penalty marker on the play. Offside Cumberland.
So after this game, there will be a
3rd
second
down.
U10 Jamboree.
Convert attempt
4 new
for Durham, not
teams.
successful. They're ahead, 28-14.
And we can see, those second Jamboree set of teams watching these games here and checking out the competition. Good to see the Cumberland Panthers doing push-ups there, so you can see that's something that was instilled in that team early on. Make a mistake, you do 5. Cumberland with the ball. Quarterback's going to keep it up the middle. Doesn't go for much. It looks like a Wildcat player is a little shooken up.
We got an injury on the other side. Cut away from
the
it.
Cornwall game.
Yeah.
There you see the Stampeders in their classic black pants, white helmets, and white
I'll come over here.
Injury
jerseys.
timeout.
Yeah.
We got it.
We're going to step aside while
Shaking up for
this
Cornwall.
player gets attended to, and we'll be back with you in a sec.
Okay, get off me.
Don't forget, our second set of games starts at 9:50. Cornwall taking on Burlington and Durham taking on Cumberland.
And we're back with live action. 2 games, 4 teams, 1 field. We got U10 football. This is wrapping up a spectacular 2020 year for Football Ontario and the province, and you know, so much to celebrate. Flag football this spring was, you know, an exponential growth across the province, and it's putting some challenges on the sport actually from an officiating standpoint and a volunteer standpoint. So really looking to get more people out there involved in the sport to step in, and you know, certainly in our end we're trying to add that exposure to the sport. The kids see it on social media, they see it online, you know, they might just tell their parents they want to try this game out. But flag, certainly an area that's going to continue to grow all over the country now that flag has been accepted into the Olympics. And you know, football is really in need of officials, so there's lots of opportunities after you're done playing to still be connected with the game and to serve your community and to really give these young kids a great experience playing this game at an early age. Cumberland with the ball. Quarterback's going to take it. That's number 28. He's got lots of room. He gets out at about the 12-yard line. That was McMaster.
We have an injury timeout.
I got an injury on my side. I love the Durham bench.
We'll resume play on the Cumberland Burlington. It's Cumberland 1st and 10 at
That could have been
13.
Channing Mailhot with that run. It's hard to catch the number.
He's right in front of the 131 Spence.
And on the other game here, it's a shaken up player by Cornwall, number 29.
Brett Haffey shaking up.
Brett
the ball.
Haffey.
Brett, we hope you're all right.
Walking back to the bench, he looks all right.
Way to go, Steve.
So if you're a football junkie, like many of the people here are, you've got a great weekend. We talked about the Ontario Women's Football League Championship last night being a nail-biter of a game. And then today we've got U10, 2 Jamborees, 2 U12 games, and 2 U14 games. And then, of course, the Big Grey Cup tomorrow from Hamilton, where the Winnipeg Blue Bombers will be facing the Montreal Alouettes. First time in those 2 franchises' history meeting in the Grey Cup. Durham with another big run by number 20. No flags down. That's going to be a touchdown for the Dolphins. And again, Kanan Smith showing his speed here. Pretty good crowd here. Not going to say it's warm, but the sun is out. Be a lot colder if it wasn't, but I think we're sitting somewhere around the 2-degree mark. But certainly manageable for this time of year. Stampeders with the ball under center. Number 40 is just going to take it off the right side, and he's found a hole. He's getting caught from behind And a touchdown saving tackle by number 20 of the Cumberland Panthers. That's Sebastian Doth saving the day. But a great run for the Stampeders.
Cornwall, 1st and 10 of the 45.
Go clutch.
At U10, of course, the coaches can stand on the field, do a little bit of coaching from behind the play. Like we said at the start of the broadcast, at this age, it's really about coaching the kids up to love the game, want to come back for another season the next year, maybe play flag, and also lay down some of the foundation terminology. Have players try a few different positions, and the goal being move them up to the next level where the coaches will continue to add to that knowledge base. Cornwall, quarterback number 13, Landon Lapierre, caught by number 10 of the Dolphins. Great tackle. Wrapped up, brought him to the ground. That was Landon Harvard, on the tackle. Stampeders threatening here on the other side of the field. Quarterback decides to take it again, but this time that's sniffed out by the Panthers and brought down immediately.
Nobel McDonald is stopped by Owen Nichols. Third down. Durham 1st and 10 at the 45. Johnson, the ball carrier for Durham.
It looks like a flag's down on the Stampeders. Procedure being called.
Third down.
Big John Metcalf, the PA announcer here today, doing a great job. The Dolphins with another big gain. Tapped out of bounds, but not before ripping off 25, 30-yard gain.
First down. Hayden Nobel McDonald on the quarterback keeper. Yardage is not gained.
I think that was Nathaniel Johnson on the carry for the Dolphins.
First down Burlington at the 5.
Dolphins go back to the ground, but a great tackle by the Wildcats defender. Wrapping up, that's number 44, Eli Magnan with the tackle. On the other side of the field, Burlington struggling to get into the end zone. Cumberland defense tightening.
For the Dolphins, 3rd and short. Coming up to a minute remaining in the second half.
So the U10, also a great way to start your officiating journey in football. You can visit the Ontario Football Officials Association website, OFFL.ca, and become a Zebra with the Ontario Zebras program, accepting applications to start your training. If you sign up now, you can get all sorted and certified before the spring season. And there are tons of flag football games that need young officials. It's a paid, flexible, part-time job for anyone that wants to get into the game. And the thing about officiating too, I'll say, talking to a lot of officials around the province the last year, you know, if you're exiting the game and you still want to stay connected to it, you know, there aren't a lot of options outside of coaching, you would think. And coaching just takes a lot of time, there's a lot of commitment there. And as a young person ending their football career and, you know, wanting to focus on the career goals and job, you know, officiating provides that flexibility where you can catch a couple of games, you can take as much time off as you need, and you can focus on your main career while still supporting the community and being around the game. So join the Zebras, Ontario Zebras. Go to the OFFL.ca website and get your name in there.
We'll have a 5-minute break and get ready for game number 2.
We're going to step aside for a moment. There's a few minutes left before we go to the second Jamboree. Thanks for watching. This is TYSN. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Back to live action. And Cumberland right off the bat. On your screen, number 5. Into the end zone for another score for the Cumberland Panthers. This time they're facing the Durham Dolphins on this field.
Out of bounds at the
And that's
14
Nico
first down.
Scarponi. Lighting up the scoreboard. So what we actually have here is the same 4 teams, but they've just switched. So they're playing a different opponent. So on one screen here, we've got the Cornwall Wildcats against the Burlington Stampeders, and on the other game, the Durham Dolphins versus the Cumberland Panthers. They're giving you all the action.
Josh Salafu, the ball carrier. Bell McDonald on the tackle. A gain of 7, 2nd and 3.
So Josh
First and 10 from the
Salafu.
45.
Salifu, number 1 for Cornwall.
Austin Carey the ball carrier for Durham. A gain of 3, 2nd and 7.
Oh, and a huge run by Durham. Splits the defense. And he will score the touchdown. That's Kanan Smith. Again, I think that's the 4th touchdown he scored today. But great blocking up front. The Cumberland Panthers defense split like the Red Sea there. And Kanan right through the hole, top speed.
Please.
So an exciting game here between the Dolphins and the Panthers.
Salafu's kick not successful.
I think really I've heard a lot of the focus needing to be at this level about making sure the experience of playing football is really, really great for these kids so that they come back, so that they go play flag next. And like we talked about before, really laying down those fundamentals. How to catch, how to throw, how to kick, how to run, how to tackle safely. And it's that foundational knowledge that you can then pass on to the next coaches, and on they go in their football journey. So really the score is irrelevant at this level of, sure, it's football, everyone's competitive, but what you want to ensure is that the coaches have a big smile on their face, win or loss, and most importantly, the kids do too. Scaffoni got some room, he's looking for the stiff arm, and he gets away. No flags down.
To the house once again.
And Nico Scarfoni making sure that his name gets noticed at this 2023 Provincial Cup. Fall Cup. So 2 high octane offenses competing here. And this is a good rivalry in Ontario between the Panthers and the Dolphins. Many great games over the years. 2 very well-run programs. And so many players that have come through those 2 programs have gone on to the collegiate level or even the pros in some cases. So there's definitely a great pathway in Ontario for football players to continue to pursue their football dreams. The Dolphins with a hand up the middle. They'll go for about 4 or 5 yards.
Smith, the ball carrier, a gain of 6, 2nd and 4 for Durham.
And in the other game, Cornwall recovers the loose ball,
From the 45.
and they'll go on offense next. But what a great experience for these young boys and girls to be able to jump on a bus, stay in a hotel, and play some meaningful football late November Grey Cup weekend for that matter. Oh, and what a play by the Dolphins running back. Stiff-armed about 3 defenders before finally being wrapped up by 2 Panthers defenders, number 20 and number 56, in on those tackles. That's Jacob Buana finally bringing him to the ground. Dolphins again, little play action. They go pass and almost completed, but the ball skipped off the ground. The intended receiver there, number 10. That's Landon Harvard again.
Cornwall, McMaster, and Westman on the tackle. Move the chains. It's a first down. Wildcats at the 30.
We hope you're enjoying the coverage. It's a real honor to be able to be invited to be calling the games here in Burlington. We've got a great local crew providing the TYSN broadcast. I want to thank 519 Sports Online, Darren Stevenson, for the amazing camera work.
Alex Lorimer, the ball carrier for Cumberland. It is a gain of 6, second and 4.
Have a look at number 1 from the Cornwall. That's Josh Salufu.
Stay on a pivot. I'll be bored for the rest of the day because it's only one.
Cornwall overloaded side to the left. They hand it off to the right side. And a few yards to be gained there. On the other game, there's a bit of a traffic jam in the middle of the field there between those 2 teams. Again, same play by Cornwall, this time tackled by the Turf Monster. We'll shoot back over here to the Cumberland game. Quarterback Scarfoni in the shotgun. He gets around a few defenders, jukes back inside, and splits the defense, somehow stays on his feet, and will score the touchdown to the Cumberland Panthers. That's a highlight reel right there. So certainly deserving of a lot of attention, this Scarfoni kid. Nico Scarfoni with some tremendous plays today.
Cornwall down to
the extra point coming up next. And that's Owen Nicholas trying to pump up the crowd there, along with his buddy Mason, getting the crowd into it. On the other game, Cornwall threatening. Quarterback's going to keep it himself. And again, just tripped up. That's number 29. Brett Haffey again with the carry.
Carry for Durham, a gain of 2, second and 8.
Durham go to the ground, but this time tackled by number 1. That's Matthew Anderson on the shoestring tackle. Trying to slow down that Dolphin run game. Those two teams have no trouble scoring. It will be on the defenses to kind of slow their pace. On the other field, it's a fake bootleg by the Cumberland quarterback, and it's going to work. He's going to get in just into the end zone. Touchdown, Cornwall. I think that's Haffey again for Cornwall, but a great fake. They sold the bootleg.
Got an injury.
And defense fell for it, providing the opportunity to get around the corner.
Timeout. Sorry, Stu.
We're going to step aside for a moment, and we'll be back shortly.
Stu? Thank you.
Being effortlessly, allowing you to savor wholesome goodness with every bite. Take your sports memorabilia collection to the next level by getting your own personalized.
Back to live action. Got a couple of good games at the U10 level. A violent tackle, number 1 and number 9 in on that for the Cumberland Panthers. It's Owen Nichols and Mason McCabe combining to bring down the Durham runner.
Yeah, exactly.
So we finally get to see the Burlington offense. Seems like they've been on defense a lot this afternoon. And on the other side, another touchdown by none other than number 20 on that Dolphins team. Kanan Smith, we've said his name more than a handful of times. Burlington with a good play, number 18. It's going to take it all the way. Don't see any flags on the field.
Yards for the Stamps.
So the Stamps getting on the board. That's McMaster getting around the corner, turning it into a third or fourth gear. So some exciting plays. There's going to be a ton of highlights from these Jamboree games. Of course, these 4 teams with a lot of presence in the Ontario Summer Football League.
For Burlington.
But we'll go here to the Cumberland offense. Scarfoni takes the snap, gets around. It's going to throw it. It's intercepted by number 80 on the Dolphins.
Scarfone is intercepted by Nikhil Johnson. Turnover to Durham.
Johnson with the interception.
Josh Salisu for Cornwall. Touchdown.
But Cumberland going to the air, and they will be denied.
We're coming up to a minute left in the first half.
1 minute left in the first half. Durham's not done. A nice tackle. It sets up second down for the Dolphins. And it looks like an injured player from Cumberland took the brunt of that contact. Looks like it might be Mason McCabe, who's a little shaken up. We're going to go back over to the Stampeders Wildcats game.
Do you want to go over to the Burlington game?
We're on a break for these.
So they're huddling up, discussing their strategy on this next play.
They're all dead.
All these teams have been playing a long season. Today's the last tackle football for the year. Many of these kids will sign up for the Summer Football League and get onto a squad. Some will wait till the fall. But the Fall Cup, hosted by Football Ontario, is really a great way to bring the football community together, put some top talented teams together, and get some incredible exposure for the sport here.
Look at the kid on my side.
If you're tuning in from anywhere, really, type it in the chat. I'd like to see what sort of cities are watching here.
45 as we wind down the first half.
And at the conclusion of this Jamboree, we'll be back with another link on the TYSN YouTube channel, and we will be looking at the Tier 2 U12 Championship. So make sure to stick around today. Stampeders, number 67, gets around the corner. It's forced out of bounds, but not before making the Cornwall Wildcats pay. On the other side, Dolphins get into the end zone once again. I missed that play. There's two huge runs on both sides of the field.
They knew she was coming. I told them. No, she will. Don't worry.
But Durham going for the extra point. Of course, the score isn't really that important in these U10 games. It's really just about seeing the plays. And of course, the most important thing, like we always say, is I want to see the kids smiling, the coaches demonstrating that sportsmanship, because these young boys and girls, they're watching. So as a coach, it's imperative to instill the right values and don't just talk about it, but actually show it. So we'll see some great handshakes at the end of this game, a lot of smiles.
No, 5 minutes. Yeah, I know. Just hit 5.
I think they got one more play here.
And I'm sure these players will all go home feeling pretty gratified to have had the opportunity to play in the sunshine late November.
Yeah, I got one more play.
And here's Cumberland Durham game. Actually, stop for 7 days. They still have one play. We'll have one more play.
Yeah, why did you say the halftime call?
I don't know why they're doing one more play. Doesn't make sense, but above my pay grade. Who got in the other game,
So one more play on the Dolphins-Panthers game. Scarfoni with the ball. He's trying to find some opening. Almost gets tripped up there, and he tosses the ball to his teammate, but they're going to call that dead play, forward pass. I think that will conclude that game, but a nice try.
Desperation toss results in a flag, which will be picked up. We're at halftime.
So we're going to step aside for halftime, but we'll be back shortly for the conclusion of the U10 Jamboree.
Clear.
football excitement continues, and at OK Tire, we've teamed up with the CFL to bring you all the action, celebrating and supporting communities across Canada while cheering on our local teams. OK Tire, proud partner and fan of the CFL.
Healthy Eats is a premier meal service that has revolutionized
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the 2023 Football Ontario Fall Cup in Burlington, Ontario at Nelson High School, home of the Lords. It's a beautiful day, about 2 or 3 degrees Celsius, and we're just finishing up the second half of the U10 Jamboree. You're watching the Youth Sports Network. I'm happy to be hosting today as the amazing crew from 519 Sports and TYSN bring you the game. Number 40, quarterback for the Burlington Stampeders, shakes the tackle, steps around 2 other defenders and heads down the sideline before cutting back in and brought down near the 15-yard line.
Kanan Smith for Durham. Smith with a gain of 12 and a first down at the 33. Nobel McDonald down to the 15, first down Burlington.
We've got split screen, both games available to you. Our little version of Red Zone. Durham with the ball. Quarterback under center. Fakes the handoff. Almost loses the ball. He is not going to go very far. The defense all over him there. On the other side, we have a touchdown by the Stampeders. Number 10, it looks like. Number 18, sorry. For the Burlington Stampeders, that's Jackson McMaster again. The quarterback for the Stampeders doing it all. Behind that sturdy offensive line Burlington has. Here's the extra kick. And that will be no good. On the other side, we see Durham with that powerful running game of number 20. Smith. Burling down the field and taking defenders with him.
Maverick Fourier on the tackle. Ball at the 27, third down for Durham. Cornwall, first and 10 at the 45.
The Durham running back wearing number 20, but he's looking more like Emmett Smith. He should be wearing 22. But a great little running back there in Durham they've got. Quarterback for Durham takes it himself this time, but a great tackle by number 8. That's Maverick Poirier with the tackle, closing the space quickly.
Josh Salafu for Cornwall down to the 15, and the Wildcats first down.
So the Wildcats getting a first down. These teams still fighting hard. No scores really being kept here. It's more about the action than the result. But What a tremendous day of football for these young boys and girls. Cornwall with the handoff. A spin move right at the very end there before
Happy for the Wildcats.
being delivered a hit right on their sideline.
Gain of 4, 2nd and 6.
A second down for Durham. But good field position for the Wildcats. They'll go back to the huddle. In the other game, we've got Cumberland under center. They're just going to sneak forward, try to get the first down, but that'll bring up 3rd down in about 3. On the other side, we've got a Cornwall touchdown. I think that's Josh Salifu with another touchdown for his team. They're getting a lot of success on the perimeter of the defense. Burlington pretty strong in the middle of that defense, but Cornwall's got some success with their speed. Scarfoni with another big run. He gets the first down for Cumberland. That'll move the chains.
And Panthers first down. Burlington possession. Kick convert for Cornwall. Good.
Scarfoni takes it himself, makes a few defenders miss. It's brought down after about a 7-yard gain. That brings it 7 down for the Panthers. On the other side, the other game, there's a fumble by the Stampeders. And Wildcats will take over. So number 13 jumping on the ball. That's Landon Lapierre getting the ball back to his offense. So only about 9 minutes left in this Jamboree. Coming up next on the TYSN channel, there will be a U12 Tier 2 matchup.